top stories, Governor General signs Book of Condolence for Sir Tapley. Traffic restrictions to take effect for state funeral on Thursday, and mass casualty management training course underway. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Refer a friend and get $50 cash back for you and $50 cash back for your friend on loans of $3,000 and over at Courts Ready Cash. Plus, you get flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply now. Visit shopcourts.com. The more friends you refer, the more cash back. What are you waiting for? Make every moment count with a loan from Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Foodfield, from Queen Show to Juve, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass, 49 years of mass.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. As part of the period of mourning for former Governor General His Excellency Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO KCJP LLD, a book of condolence was placed at the entrance of government headquarters. Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liebert, GCMG JP, was one of the first to sign the book on Wednesday morning. She wrote, quote, "Sincerest condolences to the family of Sir Tapley. May his soul rest in eternal peace," end quote. Sir Tapley Seaton will be laid to rest on Thursday with a state funeral. Earlier in the day, the body will lie in state at Government House from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Following the service, the body will be interred at Springfield Cemetery. Several dignitaries from around the world are expected to be in attendance at Sir Tapley's funeral, which will be live streamed on ZIZ TV and social media platforms. Sir Tapley Seaton passed away on Thursday, 29th July 2023. He was 72 years old. The Traffic Department has outlined the traffic restrictions for the state funeral of former Governor General His Excellency Sir Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO KCJP LLD, on Thursday. During ZIZ Radio's program On the Road on Wednesday, Inspector Carleen Phipps from the Traffic Department spoke in detail about the traffic changes and parking for the funeral.
For the funeral arrangement for tomorrow, Victoria Road will be made a one-way. The parking lot directly behind Victoria School, that will be permitted for government ministers. The upper section of 17 degree will be for the family members, and the other portion of 17 degree will be for persons attending the funeral.
She also outlined the designated parking areas for the general public.
Parking will be in the basketball, the old community center there, and also we are asking persons to park inside the Bastia High School. We'll have traffic wardens there as well. So no parking will be permitted along Victoria Road.
Director Phibbs added that these restrictions will go into effect at midnight tonight. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, began the Mass Casualty Management System training course on St. Kitts and Nevis. This initiative, which spans over the course of a week, is an all-inclusive endeavor aimed at increasing the health sector's capacity to provide services during a mass casualty event. The course is being facilitated by Peter Burgess, retired Army officer and medical specialist with over 30 years' experience in mass casualty response and training. Mr. Burgess is currently the PAHO regional trainer and senior instructor in mass casualty management, incident command, and emergency care and treatment. Participants in the training course include instructors from both public and private sectors, including representatives from the police force, community-based health services, the Red Cross, the National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA), the St. Christopher Air and Seaport Authority, as well as their corresponding counterparts based in Nevis. During her welcoming remarks, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws said, quote, "The Mass Casualty Management System training course is an important step forward in our preparedness and resilience strategy. On July 9th, the Federation experienced an earthquake that measures greater than 6 on the Richter scale, and we have had a few more since then. The effective and efficient management of such events requires a rehearsed preparedness plan. MCM training course like this can help prepare first responders and hospital staff or ER staff for a chaotic atmosphere of mass casualty incidents," end quote. Through the collaboration with PAHO, the Ministry of Health is harnessing international expertise and guidance to bolster local capabilities. On Tuesday, the Federation delivered its first voluntary national review, VNR, at the United Nations High-Level Political Forum, or HLPF, on sustainable development in New York. A voluntary national review is a process through which countries assess and present national progress made in implementing the 2030 Agenda, including achieving its 17 Sustainable Development Goals and the pledge to leave no one behind. In making the presentation, Minister of Public Infrastructure, Honorable Congress Maynard, noted that the breakdown of successes and challenges would hopefully inspire further assistance from development partners.
On the eve of our 40th anniversary of independence, we remain committed to leave no one behind. I will highlight our progress and challenges in the implementation of SDGs 6, 7, 9, 11, and 17, and with the hope of exciting our development partners to further support St. Kitts and Nevis with a population of just 50,000 with access to concessionary resources and finances to achieve full SDG implementation.
Reporting on the Sustainable Development Goal of affordable and clean energy, Minister Maynard noted that the Federation has 100% access to electricity, but the move is now to transition to greener, more sustainable sources.
We presently rely heavily on fossil fuels, leaving our country vulnerable to oil price fluctuations that directly impact electricity costs. Consequently, our government is actively pursuing transition to wind, solar, and geothermal energy. In October 2022, we solidified a partnership with the CDB with the approval of a contingency grant of US $17 million to develop a geothermal power plant on Nevis by 2025 with a capacity of 10 megawatts, more than enough to meet the domestic electricity demand on Nevis. Consequently, interconnection of the electrical grids of both islands is now imperative.
Minister Maynard is leading a delegation to the HLPF made up of senior government officials, including Minister of Sustainable Development, Environment and Climate Action, Honorable Dr. Joel Clark, Permanent Representative of St. Kitts and Nevis to the United Nations, Her Excellency Neris Dockery, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, Shirlita Dorr Tyson. The VNRs also seek to strengthen policies and institutions of governments and to mobilize multi-stakeholder support and partnerships for the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. After the break, Police Force commissions new crime scene response vehicles, and St. Kitts and Nevis's tourism advisor awarded honorary doctorate. Stay with us.
Get ready for the biggest sales event of the year. It's the Horsewood Furniture and Appliances major sales event, where we're slashing prices by 20% off on all major appliances. Are you looking for amazing deals on refrigerators, stoves, large appliances, washing machines, and even microwaves? From the latest models to top brands, Horsewood Furniture and Appliances has it all at unbeatable prices. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or replacing old appliances, this is the perfect opportunity to get major savings and save big. These deals won't last forever. This is a limited time opportunity to snag the appliance of your dreams at 20% off and get double cashback coupons with every purchase. Don't miss out. The Horsewood Furniture and Appliances major appliances sales event, where quality meets affordability. Don't miss out on the biggest discounts on refrigerators, stoves, large appliances, washing machines, and microwaves. Hurry in today and make your home a major delight. Major savings, major discounts, 20% off on major appliances, plus double cashback for free groceries. Happening now at Horsewood Furniture and Appliances. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. 2 new crime scene responsive units have been commissioned for use by Crime Scene Unit of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. In a brief ceremony on July 19th at the police training complex, the 2 Ford Ranger pickup trucks were officially drafted into the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force's fleet of law enforcement vehicles. The vehicles' retrofitting was designed by the Director of Crime Scene Unit, Mrs. Latoya Lake Marshall. The crime scene mobile units are equipped with storage spaces, crime scene and general safety lighting equipment, and other forensic examination equipment. Since the vehicle's arrival on May 26th, the staff of the Forensic and Crime Scene Investigation Unit have undergone the training required to properly use, maneuver, and maintain the vehicles. The commissioning of the vehicles marks the first step in the creation of a full St. Kitts Nevis crime scene investigation fleet of vehicles. Additional units are slated for purchase and assignment to other districts on St. Kitts and also on Nevis. The establishment of a crime scene response home office for the police force is also in the planning stages. Advisor to the Ministry of Tourism in St. Kitts, Richard Skerritt, has been awarded an honorary Doctor of Social Science degree from the University of Bolton in the United Kingdom for his contribution to the tourism sector. In a LinkedIn post on July 14th, he said, quote, "Yesterday was both a humbling and proud moment for me as I had the privilege to accept an honorary Doctor of Social Science degree from the University of Bolton, an institute that puts its students at the center of its strategy and has consistently been ranked in the top 5 universities for student satisfaction," end quote. A post on the university's website stated that Mr. Skerritt received a Doctor of Social Science for his outstanding contribution to sustainable tourism development. It said, quote, "Mr. Skerritt is the principal director at Skerritt and Associates and has been a major force for socio-economic change and sustainable economic development in the Caribbean and beyond. For more than 35 years, he has led positive, long-lasting change in the private sector, government ministries, and regional sports. He spent more than a decade as the Minister of Tourism and International Transport for St. Kitts and Nevis," end quote. Mr. Skerritt thanked the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and the distinguished members of the Board of Governors for the honor. The Rotary Club of Liamiga held its annual installation ceremony at Palms Court Gardens recently in the form of a cocktail to kickstart the 2023-2024 Rotary year. The event was chaired by Rotarians Dominic Matthew and past President Natasha St. Just. In a press release issued on Tuesday, the club outlined that outgoing President Ryburn Boyce gave a summary of accomplishments, which included an annual luncheon and paintings at the Sadler's Home for the Elderly, Spelling Bee, Back in Time Party, New Year's Charity Ball, and Make-A-Wish project. 3 Rotarians were also presented with gifts for their outstanding service throughout the previous year. These were past President Dr. Marcus Natta, past President Laverne Keynes, and President-elect Kai Mills Diaz. The event also included the induction of a new member, Candice Franklin. The installation ceremony was conducted by Assistant Governor for Rotary District 7030, Ms. Leah Cragg Chatterton. Nicole Liburd was installed as the new president of the Rotary Club of Liamega by taking an oath. The rest of the executive members were then duly installed and pinned by the new president. The executive body of the Rotary Club of Liamega, who will serve during the 2023-2024 Rotary year, are President Nicole Liburd, Vice President Cuthbert Woods, Treasurer Natasha St. Just, Secretary Kai Mills Diaz, immediate past President Ryburn Boyce, and Directors Dr. Marcus Natta, Dominic Matthew, and Bernell Nisbet Jr. President Nicole is the 9th female president since the club was chartered in 2003. Following the announcement of the slogan for this year's St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival, the committee has launched the persons who will spearhead Carnival's official events. On Monday, the committee made a Facebook post with the announcement. Shannon Hawley remains chairperson and will oversee finance, sponsorship, and marketing. Vera Galloway remains the deputy chair and will oversee VIP experience and hospitality. Clement Ogaro is the new director and will be in charge of carnival development, public and media relations. Antonio Abernathy Liburd will oversee Nevis affairs and the Calypso competitions. Derek Fifield will chair security and safety. Devon Liburd will chair pageants. Cattell Ford will chair panorama. Leonard Lestrade will chair street activities. Clytie Gilbert will chair ticketing and gates. Matthew Jeffers will liaise between the committee and the creative economy. Jonette Boyd will sit as the representative for the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and international marketing. Amali Amri will chair venue logistics and production. Asquith Watson will chair Soca Monarch, and Jason Amory will chair Rock the Runway and be the liaison for National Carnival Fringe activities. Coming up in regional news, Brazil's president berates the